Today we're talking about friendship. And we all like to have friends. It's nice to have friends. They're people to talk to. We like to have friends, and we like to be friends of other people. And we think about it, well, what is it to be friendly? Why do we have friends? And we can figure it out by asking some questions. Like, will a friend be nice to you? Yeah. Would a friend stand up for you if you were in an argument or you were in trouble? Would your friend stand beside you and help you out? Could you call on a friend to help you do something that was difficult, do hard things? Would a friend be happy to be someone who'd come along and do fun things, someone you'd like to take with you and to take along with you when you're going someplace fun? Is a friend someone who would listen to you when you have something you need to talk about? Because, sometimes we have things that bother us, and it's actually very helpful to talk about them because it helps us define what the problem really is. And it's nice if you have a friend who just listens to you. Do you also know that a friend is someone who can tell you things that you might need to know? They can say, your shirt's untucked. They can tell you things that are a problem. And your feelings don't get hurt when your friend tells you, because you know that they're looking out for your best interest. So that's what a friend would be. Your friends that we have in the world, those are the kinds of things that they do. We like to have friends. But the question today is the Lord your friend? Will the Lord be nice to you by helping you find your way to heaven? Yeah. Will the Lord stand up for you, stand beside you when you're fighting against temptations, when the evil spirits are trying to stir up things in your mind and get you to do things that sound like they might be fun, but you know are wrong? Will the Lord stand up for you and help you do the right thing? When there are things that you need to do that are hard, does the Lord stand beside you and help you and hold you up, hold you fast in your need to do the right thing? Does the Lord bring happiness to your life? We don't really think of the Lord being fun, but where do all the fun things in the world come from? He made them. He made we'd like to, it's fun to go outside and play. Who made the outside? Who made the whole world? Who made the trees to climb and the lakes to swim in? The Lord wants us to have fun and be entertained and enjoy ourselves in our life in this world. Will the Lord listen to you when you open your heart to Him in prayer? Will the Lord tell you the things that you need to know through His Word? When He says, here are the steps that you need to follow. Here are the things that you need to know. And you can test yourselves against. Are you doing these things? Are you doing the right thing to get yourself ready to go to heaven? That's what the Word is for. That's the kind of thing a friend would do. I'm going to read to you for just briefly something the Lord said in John 15, just near where we had the recitation. The Lord said, greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for one's friends. You are my friends if you do whatever I command you. No longer do I call you servants, for a servant does not know what his master is doing. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard from my Father, I have made known to you. Now, when He asks us to lay down our life, He doesn't necessarily mean that it's, our minds jump to the idea of a soldier going into battle and gloriously dying in a battle to save something. That is a way to lay down your life for your friends, but there's lots of other ways. Whenever we stop what we're doing something we're enjoying, and we say, I need to do this other thing for my friend. You're putting down your life, the things that you love to do, for the sake of someone else's needs. That's what the Lord's talking about when He says you're supposed to love your neighbor as yourself, to be a friend to other people. Sometimes you put down what you want to do and do the right thing for them, do something helpful for them. The Lord literally laid down His life, didn't He? We think about the Easter story, how by holding firm to what was true and the things that we needed to know, he put himself at risk. And the people at the time were so angry that they actually put him to death. And what happened? They couldn't really do it, could they? Because he rose again on the third day and showed us that he's beyond all that and that he's able to defeat even death and lead us to heaven. When he asks us to lay down our lives for him, he's not saying that we need to die. He's saying, but we do need to change. There are things that we love that we're doing that he says, no, you really don't need to do those. And it's a bit of a challenge for us sometimes because we love those things, to put them down. That's how we lay down our life for him, is when we say, yeah, this is the kind of thing I need to do. It's different from what I want to do. I'll do the work to change. That's laying down your life. That's being a friend to the Lord, to give up selfish and worldly things for his sake. So, we talk a lot about the Lord. That's what church is for. And the thing to remember is that among all the things he is, he's our Father, he's the creator of the universe, he's Jesus Christ on earth, he's all these things, but he's also our friend because he's looking out for our best interest in the long term. He's going to tell us the things that we need to do in a kind way. And he will be leading us to a happy life in heaven where there'll be real happiness and lots of fun. So we need to think about how the Lord is really, of all our friends, he is our best friend. Amen. Please rise.